Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another game here in Fife Ice Arena. My name's Theo Quantick.
I'm the Novosyolok.
And we will be your commentators for this evening. We've got a brilliant game for you tonight between the Sheffield Bears, come all the way up from Sheffield to play here at Fife Ice Arena against the St Andrews Typhoons. I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of our team sheet this week. On the roster this week, we have... If only I could find it. On the first line this evening for you guys, we have Oscar Aylward, number 17, on left wing. Philip Borowak as a centre, and Thomas Griffith, number 73, our assistant captain, on right wing. We have Tristan Long, left D, number 7, our team captain this year, and James Pog Martin. I learned how to pronounce it this week. Number 6, the first line. And as our starting tendy, we have Ben Madden, number 33, who put in a stellar game last week.
Yeah, really. He played a fantastic game in that 5-1 win over Edinburgh, but we're going to get into that game in just a second, so get through the rest of the lines, and we can talk about that great game that was St Andrews versus Edinburgh.
On our second line for you this evening, we have, as soon as it loads, it might not load.
Any day now.
There it is. Artur Loka on left wing, number 20. Nico Corpron, a new start this year, both him and Artur. Centre, number 86. On right wing, we have Nikos Ninos, number 12. On left D, we have Ben Millward, number 42. And on right D, we have Oliver Messler, another one of our assistant captains, number 58. And our backup tendy, our second string tendy for this game this evening is Oscar Chak at number 30, who played an absolutely stellar game. There he is on the ice in white. I think you guys can see him in the back right corner. Oscar Chackett. And then for our third line, again, might give it a little second to load, but there it is. On left wing, we have Lucy McBride, number 2. Centre ice, we have Eric the Baby Warden. Shout out this week to Ken Warden, our old president. Happy birthday, Kenny. Love you, bro. On right wing, we have Reese Hornstein, number 99, another new start for this year. On left D, we have Nico LeBlanc, number 53. And on right D, we have, you love him, you know him, another one of our assistant captains, Andy Benstead, number 28. And there's our lineup for you. We also have, for you guys right now, our captains for this year. Might take a little second to load up, but there they are. We have Tristan Long, number 77, our captain. You love and you know him. He's been playing an incredibly strong game since he started for the Foons 4 years ago. We have Oliver Messler, again been playing for 4 years, one of our assistant captains, number 77. Andrew Benstead, the man behind the scenes, number 26, another one of our assistant captains. And Thomas Griffith, number 48, again, another one of our assistant captains in his second ever season game as an assistant captain for the St Andrews Typhoons. Just real quick for you guys, we also have last week's goal scorers. Might take me a little minute. And there it is, last week's goal scorers. Last week's goal scorers saw Tristan Long, our captain, number 77, score a goal for us. Philip Borowak in his first season game with the Typhoons score an absolute killer. Nikos Ninos kicked off the goal scorer at the very start of the game. A strong goal scorer last season, and he's shaping up to be another one this season. Number 12, Nikos Ninos. Tommy Griffith is the top goal scorer in the entire BUIHA league. Scored another one last night. Let's see how many he can score. Sorry, last week. Let's see how many he can score this week. Number 12. And then I'm afraid I didn't have a picture of him, so I hope the llama will have to do. We had Bryce O'Brien, number 19, his first game for the Foons as well, scoring an absolute cracker in his first season game. Amazing. So as I said, it's a home game this evening against the Sheffield Bears. Should be an exciting one. Any thoughts for us?
I just hope St Andrews can capitalize on a great win from last week and really carry it into this game. They're playing a tough team in Sheffield. We're going to see how this game's going to play out.
Yeah.
Really excited.
Sheffield were an incredibly strong team last year. They look to be strong on the roster this year. A couple big lineup changes, I think. I haven't had time to really run myself through the roster, but they played a strong game at Nationals last year, and it should be a brilliant matchup tonight. Another little shout out from Nico Corcoran. Shout out to his mom, Yvette. Happy birthday, mom, from Nico Corcoran. Sweet lad. So the game should be underway now in the next couple of minutes. The Foons and the Bears just warming up, chucking the puck around. Puck drop was meant to be 9:30, I believe.
Yeah,
Gonna be a little bit later than that.
Hockey games always start a little
That's
bit
the way
late,
it is.
so
Second game of the season. The Foons are topping the leaderboards along with the Griffins. 2 points each in the BUIHA leaderboards. Let's see how many the Foons can dump in the net tonight, eh? And as I said, last week's game, heater 5-1 to the Foons against the Edinburgh Eagles. Goal from the Eagles by Richard Wallace, the brother of Sammy Wallace, who was our tendy up until last year. The longest serving Foon, 14 years on the team, I think. Isn't that crazy? Sammy Wallace played for the Foons his first year, and he only finished last year when he finished up his PhD at St Andrews.
wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, shout out to Sammy Wallace, and shout out to his brother Richard Wallace for his goal last week. And as I said, there were goals last week for the Foons from Nikos Ninos, number 12, Philip Borowak, number 87, Tommy Griffith, number 73, Tristan Long, number 7, and Bryce O'Brien, number 19. Some of the numbers might have got mixed up on the game sheet, but those were all the goal scorers last week. And a big shout out to our sponsor, The Rule St Andrews. Thank you very much for all you guys' support. Just to run you guys through our power play lineup this evening. We also have on our power play Tommy Griffith, an incredible goal scorer and an incredible man to have on your power play lineup.
Definitely.
Oliver Messler usually plays D, but he's playing up front in the power play. He's also a pretty good attacking player. He's very quick on the ice. Nimble little lad. He's not going to like the fact I called him little when he plays this back. Nikos Ninos, number 12. Oscar Aylward, the longest man on the ice I've ever seen. I think Oscar Aylward might be 6'4", 6'5". He's huge, but he's not as tall as his brother, who's visiting here this week. I think we're going to have a little interview with him later on, which should be fun.
Yep.
And then that is our power play lineup for you guys this evening.
Looks like we're going to have Andrew Mealhall behind the bench. It's going to be very interesting.
Andrew Meehall absolutely loving it out there. The Ginger Ninja.
Yep.
Can't help but love him.
He's my neighbor in Macintosh Hall, so...
He's your neighbor, is he?
Yeah.
You poor boy.
I know.
Nah, he's not a party animal. I'm sure it ain't getting too loud. Poor Meehall. And there's the whistle blow for the start of the game. Terribly exciting matchup. St Andrews Typhoons versus the Sheffield Bears this evening in Fife Ice Arena. The time's 9:41 and it looks like the Foons and the Bears are heading centre ice for puck drop.
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game. I'm really excited to see how both of these teams are going to approach this game. I think St Andrews down a line on forwards. I remember last week we had 4 full lines of forwards. Now it's only 3. So they're going to have to adapt and get and there's going to be a lot of minutes to be shared between that forward group and Sheffield. I mean, it's going to be our first look at them this season, so we're going to see how they look.
The Foons been working on their stamina a lot in practice this season so far. I think a couple guys, thought maybe they'd be riding a bit more pine than they are this year, and so I think they are, hanging around the pool. A little bit less chasing the puck around, but they've been working on their stamina. Plenty of minutes to be shared around. I reckon the boys have got it in them for the game. There's Tristan Long, our captain, heading towards the refs, giving them the game puck. No, I think it should be a strong matchup. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Bears. They're playing a season game with this lineup, with all these boys. The Foons huddling up, Pre-game ritual, 1, 2, 3 Foons. Let's go, boys. That should be a really, really, really exciting game this evening.
Yep.
Last week was a little bit of a slaughter, but the Sheffield Bears have come a long way. Fingers crossed the bus didn't seize up their legs too much.
Yep, maybe. They got some of those like road legs to work off. That's what I used to call them whenever I was on a road trip when I played.
Yeah. It's a 5 or 6 hour bus they've been on. It's the same journey that we do down to nationals every year. And there's the 1, 2, 3 Foons as the second and third lines head over to the bench, and the first line takes their places for the puck drop.
It looks like the starting D pair for the Bears will be Josh Humphreys, their captain, and Ben Crowther, their assistant captain. For the forwards, it looks like Tom Thomas. Not sure who 55 is, wasn't listed on our roster.
Puck drop.
The Foons will win it. Tristan Long will play it up the boards, and there goes Oscar Elward, and Philip Barowiak is going to chase that in deep, and there's a centering pass that goes astray, but Pogmartin's going to whiff on a slap shot. That puck's going to go wide. The Bears are going to try and recover. Humphreys tries to shove it up, but Long's got it along the half wall. Aylward tries a poke check, and the Bears are going to dump it in deep and chase after it. Good hit there by James Pogmartin, our assistant captain. He's going to get the puck, and that will go, I believe, off a Bear. No, it's actually delay of game. So 32 seconds in, the Foons are down a man. So for those of you who don't know, delay of game is when a defender in their own zone, or any player in their own zone, flips the puck over the boards, over the glass, into the stands. And it doesn't touch anyone, it doesn't go off of anything. So that's a 2-minute penalty. So Pogmartin will sit for 2 for delay of game. And they'll go down a man again, so it's going to be a 5-on-3. So 2 minutes for tripping. And it looks like it's someone of the Bears, so it's not a 5-on-3. We're going to get some 4-on-4 action 34 seconds into the game. Entertaining start. Everyone's laughing. That would be Oliver Keeling in the box for the Bears. Face-off win by Barowiak. Aylward tries a shot. That doesn't go. He's going to try and take the puck away from the Bears, as they're going to play it behind their own net. Centering pass gets intercepted. That's Oscar Aylward with a Tommy Griffith, actually, with a shot in the slot that gets blockered aside.
Mean shot off from Aylward. That man's wingspan is just incredible.
Yeah, he's usually the biggest guy on the ice. And here come the Bears on their attack. That's taken away. That's Tristan Long. He's going to take a shot, and that will be covered by the goalie. The goalie for the game, I'm going to try and make it out, is number 68, so that is Deacon Hardy. So Hardy is in net for the Bears, and we got our own Ben Madden in for the Foons. Ninios is going to play it down. It's going to go up to the D, and that's a good save by Hardy. Scrum along the half wall, and the Bears are not going to ice it, and there goes Ben Millward. He's going to shovel the puck forward, and Crowther is going to miss on a shot. And there's a breakaway for the Foons, but that try by Nico Corcoran does not go through. The Bears are going to regain possession here. Messler's going to try and get the pass to Millward. And Corcoran's going to try and dangle a couple guys. He's going to get it, but that shot goes high.
Some camera problems there. Sorry, guys.
Apologies for the technical difficulties, but not much was missed so far. And here come the Bears on the attack. That's Keeley. Around the goal of Madden. He's going to try and stuff it in, but Madden will cover. So you got 5-on-5 action back. So both penalties were offsetting pretty much. And here comes that first line for the Foons again. So that's Baroyak, Griffith, and Aylward. That shot by Andy Benstead is going to be circled around. No one can really get a hold of the puck, but here come the Bears. White, he's going to come in. He's going to try a saucer pass. That doesn't go through. Benstead's going to play to Griffith, who's going to chip it up. And the Bears are going to recover. White again. Now the Foons have it. Here's Benstead. Over to Aylward. He's going to call that icing off. And the Foons are going to go for a little change. That pass to Baroyak doesn't go. Tristan Long is going to take it, and he's going to recover. Aylward's actually going to play it back to Madden. You don't see that very often. Madden's going to play it out the back. Pogmartin bumps into Aylward. He's going to have to get rid of that puck soon. And here come the Bears. Charging in, but Pogmartin physical on the body. That's an easy stick check there by Madden. Pogmartin is going to not ice it. Went off of someone. There's a good dangle there by the Bear, and here comes Lucy McBride. She's going to dump and chase. Aylward's going to go after it. Aylward's not going to get it on the half wall. The Bears are going to try and break out. A circle around once again. And here comes Pun for the Bears. He gets stripped. And Eric Warden's going to try and get the puck out of his own zone. That's not going to go. Wykes is going to try and do a little dangle, and Tristan Long's going to take it. Long is going to have a flutter pass or flutter shot at the goalie. That was stopped. Here comes Crowther trying to dangle in. That was Messler who's going to take that away. So scrum behind the net of Ben Madden. And the Bears are going to regain possession here. So pass up. Looks like the Bears are in the offensive zone. Centering pass can't go through. And Loika's going to play it up. We got a one-on-one opportunity. Ninios over to Corcoran, but that pass goes behind him.
Nikos.
Loika from Belarus is going to shovel it off to Ninios. Ninios is going to try a soft shot. That's saved by Hardy. Now it's the Bears' turn to break out. Even match so far, just over 5 minutes in. Bears looking around, trying to find opportunity for a centering pass. The opportunity might come, but that's intercepted. And here comes Tommy Griffith. He's going to try a shot, and that's gloved aside by Deacon Hardy. There's a by the Sheffield Bears forward. So Bears are going to try and get a breakaway, but that will be called back for offside. We're going to get our first whistle in a long time, actually. 13:27 left to go in the first.
Puck drop.
So face-off one by the Foons. Long is going to take a nice dump, and Hardy will stick that aside.
Lovely dump.
Bears are going to take it up. Circling around once again. Reed is going to try and deflect it in. Refs waved off for no icing. Pog Martin is going to shovel that pass around. And Griffith is going to be called for tripping. Didn't look very intentional there. But he'll go to the sin bin for 2 minutes. And the Bears will be up by 1. So power play opportunity here for Sheffield. Last time they got that opportunity, they wasted it within 2 seconds by giving up a penalty of their own. The Foons are going to win the draw. That was Barowie, and he's going to dump that along. And the Bears are going to have to regroup. We'll see how the penalty kill of the Foons plays out. Weren't many penalties last game. But Aylward's going to intercept it.
Physical play from Aylward.
Shovel it down to Barowiak, but he's going to play it all the way back to Tristan Long. Aylward chops that puck in. And the Bears now have to recover. So the Foons killed around 30 seconds off with that big play. Here come the Bears. And there's a shot that was saved by Ben Madden. Tristan Long tries a shot, deflected off the boards. And Punt is going to try a shot that's going to go wide of Madden. There's a flurry in front, but guess who has it? It's Ben Madden. So face off again. The Bears are going to win it. There's a shot pass. There's a shot from a terrible angle there. Ben Madden's going to get it, but there's going to be some extracurricular activities after the whistle.
Ben Madden's out having absolutely none of that. Like a ninja with those high kicks. Puck drop in the Foon zone.
Puck drop's going to be won by the Bears once again.
They are mean on those faceoffs.
There's a centering pass, and that hits the post. Could have been the outside of the post and looked like a dangerous shot for Ben Madden, but he was able to recover. So
Quality
scary
play
moment
from
there.
Madden this week again.
I don't think it'll count as a shot. I don't think Madden saved it. I think it went off maybe the outside of the post. So there's going to be a face-off that the Bears are going to get once again. So they've been pretty good on their face-offs during this power play. Around 35 seconds left, and there's a shot that can't go through. The centering pass by the Bears also can't go through, and Oscar Aylward's doing a great job of preventing the Bears to get to the puck. That pass from the Bears goes astray. Hardy's going to try and play it out the back, but instead he's just going to elect to give. Bears with a cross-ice pass. And there's a great play by Ben Millward. He's going to shovel it along the back. And that will just be a face-off, no delay of game. And Tommy Griffith is back on. So the Typhoons with a really good penalty kill to start this game. Around 10:49 left to go in the first. Bears are going to take it high. Shot is gloved down by Ben Madden. Face-off won by the Foons. Ninos is going to take a hack at it. He's going to try and shovel it up to Corcoran. But LeBlanc is going to try to get it to Benstead, I believe. And Benstead with a pass up to Nikos Ninos. He's going to be the first one along the half wall to get it. He's going to circle around, make a couple moves. Maybe he wants a penalty there for tripping, but he's not going to get it. And the Bears are going to regain possession. Keeling with a shot that's blocked away simply by Madden. Foons are going to try and get possession here. White with a shot that's tipped in front. Madden once again with the save. Pass goes up, and the Bears are going to recover. Reed, centering pass. It's going to be intercepted. And there's a shot. That one was by, I believe, Reese Hornstein. That's going to hit the roof of Fife Ice Arena and go out of play. So Foon's third line out here, along with their first pair.
Apologies for any stuttering in the stream. We're having some technical difficulties at Fife Ice Arena. The Wi-Fi is not exactly stellar.
So face-off is going to be taken by the Bears. Foons are going to try and dump it in. Bears are going to recover, but Tristan Long is going to try and get it to Lucy McBride. Bears are going to take it up into the Foon zone. There's a shot that gets blocked. That was, I believe, by Pog Martin. And there will be a face-off, I believe, just outside. No, in the zone of the Foons, to the right of Ben Madden. So Foons' first line once again. Borowiak loses the face-off. So there's a slap shot from the point. There's another one. And Ben Madden is able to save all of it. And once again, might be a little rough stuff after. Obviously can't touch the goalie after the whistle.
Somebody tell Sheffield that.
Really got to tell Sheffield that. They did that twice already in the first. So 9:06 left to go in this first period. Borowiak is going to win it. Fleury in front. And it looks like Borowiak is going to go and chase after that puck. Centering pass to Aylward doesn't go. And Sheffield is going to try and take it up. Borowiak is intercepted by Crowther, and he's going to give it back. Sheffield handling possession for the majority of the time here in this first period. They definitely have the advantage in shots, maybe not necessarily in possession. As here comes Borowiak. He's going to flip the puck, drop it off to Tommy Griffith. Griffith is going to give it back to Borowiak, but there's no one to center it to. Oscar Aylward's going to dump it in. That was dumped in once again by Oliver Messler. So Borowiak behind the net. He's going to be stripped of the puck. And here come the Bears. Once again, Oscar Aylward, Johnny on the spot. He's going to intercept that puck. Borowiak behind the net. He's looking for Tommy Griffith. And there's a couple shots there at Deacon Hardy. And he's got the puck.
Pause and play.
So a couple saves there by Deacon Hardy. None of them really high danger. As now the Foons' second line will have a go to try and crack this defense. And there's a shot by Ninios, and a rebound by Loika is saved by Deacon Hardy. That was a really good save by the Bears' Tendy. So to recap, there's a shot by Nikos Ninios. Hardy made a pad save, and it sprung right to Artur Loika, but Hardy was right there to keep it a 0-0 game. Bears are going to try and shovel it up. Here's Wykes. He's going to give it a pun, but that pass can't get through. So scrum along the half wall. Messler's going to give it up to Loika. Loika's going to take a hit. And Nico Corporan is trying to give it to Nikos Ninios, but that pass doesn't get through. Messler tries to get it to Millward, but that pass looks like it might be intercepted. Once again, a scrum along the half wall. And Nikos Ninos is going to get it, and he's going to try and get it to Lucy McBride. But that pass can't go through. Again, apologies for some technical difficulties. We blame the Wi-Fi at Fife Ice Arena. There's a wide open net for the Bears to shoot at, but they can't go through. Puck can't go through, and the Bears are going to take it behind the net of Ben Madden. Centering pass. No one really knows where to get it. And there might be an odd man rush here for Eric Warden as he's going to try and center that puck. That's going to kill a lot of time. There's just under 5.5 minutes left to play in this first period. There's a shot by the Bears that's going to sail over the net. Lucy McBride coming in to apply some pressure. And Nico LeBlanc is going to shovel that puck up. Icing is waved off. That will give an opportunity for the Foons to change, and so will the Bears. Oscar Aylward with a nice move. He's going to flip it up to Barowiak. That pass is going to go astray. Tommy Griffith in the slot, and that shot, I believe, is saved by Hardy. Griffith with another dangle, and that shot hits the post. He tried to go short side on Deacon Hardy. Griffith with another shot, blockered away. Scrum along the half wall. The Bears are going to recover. The Foons are going to try and apply some pressure. And White's going to dump it in for the Bears. And they're going to have to chase. And there is a big hit by James Pogmartin. As Pogmartin's going to take it up out of the zone. And face where Oscar Aylward is going to try and track it. But the Bears get it. Here comes Crowther.
A lot of continuous play this period.
I would say that is very unusual here. A lot of back and forth, kind of like a track meet, as
Boys
many announcers would like to call it. Long, he's going to give it off. Nikos Ninos is going to try and get in the zone. Barowiak over to Ninos. Pressured. Barowiak tries a centering pass to Loika. Long. Over to Ninos. He's going to try centering pass to Loika. Corcoran's going to dump that puck in. And the Bears are going to recover. Wykes' pass gets intercepted. And here comes Artur Loika. And he might have a chance at a breakaway. But there was some pretty stout defense there by Wykes.
Just under 3 minutes left in play in this first period.
Here comes Wykes. He's going to take a shot, but that was easily collected.
Snatched out the air by Ben Madden. What a boy.
Foons are lucky to have him this year. He's here for the whole year from Queen's University up in Canada.
Or down in Canada for our North Pole viewers.
Messler over to Millward. There's a slap shot from the point by the Bears that will go wide. Millward trying to stick check the puck away. He's going to do so. Puck's going to ring around for Lucy McBride. She's going to try and flip it up. And McBride is going to get it out of the zone. Bears are going to go in, and there's a heavy hit by Oliver Messler. Bears working the puck around quite well. There's a shot that gets intercepted by Philip Borowiak. He's going to hand it off to Tommy Griffith, and Borowiak tries a poke that won't go through, and the centering pass also can't go through. Oscar Aylward is pressured, and now LeBlanc and Messler are caught together. Reed is going to try a shot that sails wide of the net, and Philip Borowiak was open for a breakaway, but that pass goes astray. Couldn't see what happened there, but I believe there was a big hit.
The crowd seems excited either way.
Could definitely say that, as the puck gets over the stick of the Bears defenseman, and they're going to have to regroup.
Just under a minute left in play.
White's shot is going to sail wide of the net of Madden.
The Sheffield Bears calling for time.
Humphreys to White to Keeling, and that shot is easily sticked aside by Madden. Keeling with a wide open shot, and he's going to score with 17 seconds left. That's Oliver Keeling, and he'll make it 1-0 for the Bears.
Still plenty of game left to play. 2 more periods here in Fife Ice Arena. Ben Madden doing all he could there.
Definitely. So play will recenter. Tristan Long is going to give it up. And here goes Nico Corcoran. Wykes is going to try and take a shot.
And there's the whistle blow for the end of the first period. The score is currently 1-0 to the Sheffield Bears. The Foons taking some well-in rest, and for this period break, we've got a nice little special treat for you. All the way up from Bristol University, the brother of Oscar Aylward. One sec. Some music for you guys too, apparently. And here we have Oscar's brother,
Leo.
Yeah. So, Leo, how's it been going from all the way from Bristol University up here? How's the trip?
It has been
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. A couple technical difficulties there again. But the Foons are squaring back up, heading back onto the ice for this second period against the Sheffield Bears here in Fife Ice Arena.
So 1-0 down. Goal was by Oliver Keeling. He was left all alone in the slot. He was able to roof that one over Ben Madden. So second period underway here. 20 minutes will be set on the clock. Deacon Hardy's ready. Ben Madden is ready. And we up here already.
Puck
Bears
drop.
are going to win the draw. They're going to immediately dump it in. So Pog Martin's going to try and shovel it up to Griffith. He's going to get it to Borowiak. Philip Borowiak played in Czechia's top U20 league for a hot minute. That shot was gloved and sent away by Deacon Hardy. Oscar Aylward, we just spoke with his brother. He's going to dump that puck in. Borowiak's going to stop up, give it to Tommy Griffith. Griffith to Long.
Stream seems to be back up to full strength, thank God.
There's a shot that was saved, and it looks like the new goalie. And there's a shot by Tommy Griffith, and that's saved by Deacon Hardy. Griffith once again at the point. He's going to send a floater! And it looks like Oscar Aylward!
There it is for the St. Andrews Typhoons. All it took was a little bit of time. A mean goal from Oscar Aylward, his first of the season.
His first of the season, and his brother in attendance.
Let's go, Oski, baby. The long man with the long plan in period 2.
Seemed like a nothing play that turned into a goal. There was a floater of a shot by Tommy Griffith, but Oscar Aylward was able to tip it in.
1-1 in just under the first minute of the second period. The Foons, their heads back in the game. Still plenty of time to play, though. Seems to be a nice even match here in Fife Ice Arena.
So Reed over to Keeling was the goal scorer for the Bears. He's pressured there by Millward. And Corcoran's going to come in and get out. And the Bears are going to get out. And the Bears are going to have to recover. Puck hits the netting where the scorekeepers usually are. And there's going to be a reset in play. Warden with the win. But here comes Pun. And there's a flurry as Nico LeBlanc will shovel that puck out. Good play there by the Foons, as the third line's going to come in and try and do some damage. Andy Benstead's going to shovel that puck in deep in the Bears zone. And the Bears are going to try and break out. There's a nasty dangle, but that was Andy Benstead playing the body. Shot by the Bears. There's another shot that's saved by Ben Madden. Got a little Go Foons chant going on.
That's what we like to hear.
So the Bears definitely applying some pressure. But for the Foons, they're countering it. They just did so with a big goal, and there's a shot that's saved by the pads of Millward. The pillows, or not Millward, Madden. The pillows of Madden, if you will. Borowiak going to give it a Griffith. And he's going to take a heavy hit along the boards, but he's going to get up. He's going to soldier through. And that's a big hit by Oscar Aylward. That's a delayed penalty. So that's a response that you want to hear. So that's the response you want. But that will lead to a man advantage for the Bears. Face-off won by the Foons. Hogmartler. Shot from the point is gloved by Madden. Borowiak's going to lose the face-off, and there's another shot that's gloved by Madden. Once again, another face-off. That's going to be one. There's a shot that hits the top of Madden's stick. White behind the net trying to center. Tristan Long's going to flip it up. You should try and ice it, which he's able to do. Yeatman in the corner for the Bears. He's going to circle, and that shot is blocked by Tommy Griffith. There's another shot that sails wide, and a third shot that's saved by Madden. Griffith is able to get the puck out of the zone, and there's just over a minute left in the power play for the Bears and just under 16 minutes left in the period. James Pogmartin takes a big hit, takes a big shot, and there's going to be some tussling. Ref says play on. Definitely a much more physical game than the last one for the Foons. Crowther's going to take the puck once again. He's going to pass it up. No icing called by the referees.
30 seconds left, so Foons back at full strength.
30 seconds left, and that puck is going to go, and Griffith is going to chase after it.
Let's go, Tommy G. Ooh.
Good move there by Griffith. He's going to wait for some players to catch up. But the Bears are going to take possession with just around 10 seconds left to go. Ben Madden's going to play the puck out. No one can really get to it. And that is it. Oscar Aylward checks back into the game. Ben Madden is going to cover, and there will be a face-off to the left of his crease.
Foons back to full strength.
So once again, another penalty kill achieved by the Foons. Millward's dumping pass is going to be covered by Deacon Hardy. So a little slow here to start the second period between the St. Andrews Typhoons and the Sheffield Bears. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Bears, and Pun's got a wide open opportunity, but Madden is there to cover.
Puck drop.
So that pass goes astray. Ninios is going to dump that puck in. Loika's going to get it. He's going to give it to Corcoran, who has a shot, and that sails high of Hardy's net. Loika with a big hit. Someone always...
For a small guy, he packs a punch.
There's a shot that gets deflected and blocked out in front. Ninios circling around the back of the net. He's going to try centering pass. That doesn't go. Ninios again with a centering pass that will be covered up by Deacon Hardy.
Pause in play.
Couple good opportunities right there for the Foons.
And what a magnificent goal from Oscar Aylward. Let's go, fella.
That was a great goal, and he answered with a big hit. May have cost his team a penalty, but still a great hit. Here comes Eric Warden. That pass, or that shot will be broken up. Shot from the Bears is blocked aside by Madden. Now Andy Benstead's going to shovel it up to Warden.
Warden trying to find that golden opportunity for a pass down the line. Can't quite make it. Shout out to Ken Warden's birthday. Happy birthday, Kenny. We love you, fella.
So Nico LeBlanc takes that puck in. There's a free opportunity, and there's a goal!
Let's
and
go,
that's Eric
Foons!
Warden with the goal!
What a way to celebrate his big brother's birthday. Well done, baby Warden. We're proud of you, fella. His first goal in his second season for the St. Andrews Typhoons. God, we are proud of you, lads.
That's a great shot there by Eric Warden. That third line was putting in some work on that shift. And now it's a 2-1 game for
Chelsea
the Foons.
dagger of a shot. Let's go, Foons. Keeping this momentum up in this second half of the second period. Brilliant goal from Eric Warden there.
So
A lot of love for that
12:48
boy.
left to go.
He's no
Barowiak
Kenny,
is
but he's
going to win
making
the
up for it.
face-off. There's a potential 2-on-1. Trip that went uncalled. I believe that should have been 2 minutes for you can't do that for the Sheffield Bears. Oscar Aylward scored the first goal for the Foons. He's going to give it up to Phil Barowiak, and there's going to be a hit that he's going to take.
Long way to fall for that boy. Long way to fall.
Very long way.
Rowdy crowd this evening here in Fife Ice Arena.
Some of the Sheffield, I guess we'll call them the Sheffield Ultras. Not sure what to call them, but they're right in front of us.
I'm pretty sure they're Fife lads too. I have no idea why they're cheering for
Really?
the Bears. I think it's like the
I feel like they would be
contentiousness.
cheering for, well, they're cheering for Sheffield.
It happens.
Or maybe just against Oscar Aylward for that hit. Not really sure.
He is a funny man to see fall over. If we had playback, I'd get that back in slow motion. That'd be.
Most definitely. And then the Bears are going to take it out. They're going to try and run a breakout. Here comes Wykes. Drop off pass. The pun won't go. Pun's pass was called offsides. A little bit late by the referee, but better late than never. And there will be a face-off just outside of the Foon zone.
Calls for the clock. The clock's been left running here in Fife Ice Arena. Managed to get it synced up for you folks.
Apologies for that. Tristan Long's saucer pass is going to fly and be waved off for icing. So no icing there. Loika, he's going to try a shot. He's going to try a couple stabs at it, and that was blown dead. In my opinion, for no reason.
Remember to pause the clock that time round.
So when I played goalie, I always knew that the referee blows the whistle when he can't see the puck. So I guess that was the case, but the puck was like in live play. Like Deacon Hardy didn't have it covered, like it wasn't covered at all. So not really sure why there was a whistle there. I would have let the play go. But here's a shot from Corcoran that's going to sail just wide.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird blow there, but I've heard the Buiha ref will blow for anything.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Human error always happens.
Yeah.
Bears are going to try and break out. Tristan Long's on that one. He's going to poke it free, get it to Artur Loika, but he can't corral that pass. The Foons have quite the international squad here. Couple guys from the USA and Canada, and here comes Loika. He's from Belarus. There's a shot by Ninios that actually hits Loika. Of course, we have a couple Brits. Ben Millward, of course.
The Dundee Star, Callum Ramsey.
Callum Ramsey. Here comes Tristan Long. He's from my home state of New Jersey.
Tristan's actually British as well. He was born in London.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he was born in London.
Well, that's two things we have in common. We're both from Jersey. We both lived in London at some point.
McBride reaching for it.
Here comes Nikos Ninios. He's got a trailing Corcoran. My bad, that was Warden, actually.
Baby
Here's Lucy
Warden hungry for a
McBride,
second.
and that's a great save
Shot from
by
McBride.
Deacon Hardy. Messler's going to dump that puck in. He's going to do that once again. And now the Bears are going to try and take it out. Here comes White. That shot sails high. Bouncing puck. No one really knows where it was going. Millward's going to ring it out the boards. McBride's going to center it for Ninios.
Beefcake Humphreys, number 20.
Humphreys with a
Ripping
shot.
a mean one.
If the goal was where that home of the Fife Flyers sign was, he would have been dead on. But he was about 20 feet away from the goal that really mattered. Madden, with a rare blunder, didn't really know where the puck was. He's so good at puck control here. He tried to redirect the puck to his blocker side. Instead it went to his glove side, but no harm, no foul. And there's going to be, I believe, goalie interference. I don't really see that very often.
Not on, mate. Absolutely not on. As president of the Ben Madden fan club, I'm livid.
I am very livid because a
You
player
sound it,
of the
mate.
Sheffield Bears came within 1 foot of him, even breathed on him, and that is considered illegal in the Ben Madden fan club. Can't go near the goalie. Actually was offsides, so no penalty there. I guess the Bears just didn't touch up. And here comes Borowiak with a lot of speed.
A lot of speed on that boy.
He's got Tommy Griffith, but that puck bounces over his stick. He's going to try a centering pass.
Borowiak told me on the bus he's actually got nerve damage or muscle damage or tendon damage or something in one of his
Really?
legs. So he only skates with one leg and he's still that quick. Apparently he was twice as quick when he was
Extremely
15
impressive.
before the damage.
Extremely impressive here. And there's going to be a trip
Ref allowing
that
it.
was by Andy Benstead. He's going to go to the sin bin for 2.
He's the man behind the scenes. He does what he needs to do. Every faith in that boy. A lot of love.
Of course. But unfortunately, he's going to serve 2 minutes for tripping.
He's always after the assist. He's a team player, but I can see a few goals in his future this season for Andy Benstead.
I agree. I really like his game.
Incredibly fast, a tactical, a smart hockey player, you know? Boy plays smart hockey.
Definitely. And this is like the 3rd or 4th penalty the Foons have taken this game. We're just over halfway through with the game. We got around 7:45 left in the second period. Long's going to try and get the puck out. Borowiak's able to give it to Griffith. He tried to find a lane for a breakaway, but Griffith still got the puck. It's going to be a sharp angle shot. He's going to take it around. He's going to take it for a walk behind the net of Hardy. Pogmartin with a dump in once again. Borowiak. Now Borowiak's going to be the one taking it for a walk. And now the Foons are going to go and kill some more time off this penalty. Tristan Long went to Morristown Beard in New Jersey. That's a school around 15 to 20 miles away from where I grew up. And here's James Pogmartin making a couple moves.
Ooh.
That was a good save by Deacon Hardy.
Pog Martin's a new addition to the Foons roster this year. He's a 3rd year. I think he studies film studies.
Here comes Tristan Long on a 2-on-1. He's got a pass, and what a save! There's a double save there by Deacon Hardy.
The
That was
Fife
on
crowd
Nikos
are loving it.
Ninios. And here come the Bears, and that shot's going to sail wide. But first of all, what a pass by Tristan Long. But you got to commend Deacon Hardy on that save. Here comes Nikos Ninios, angry that Hardy stopped those 2 shots. He's going to try to shovel it in. So after a few flurries, doesn't really look like the Bears are on the power play at all. Here comes Corcoran with a shot that sails
Foons on
high.
the attack. A lot of power behind that boy's shot.
Lot of power.
Whistle blown.
There's a whistle blown. I believe the net's off, that's why. So referee fixing the net. I remember when I played goalie and we were getting hemmed in our zone for more than I would like, I would always try and nudge the net off and then show the ref that, hey, the net's off, and there would immediately be a stoppage in play. Face off in the Bears zone. Ninios with the puck. He's going to dump it in.
Only a couple seconds left in the penalty.
And the penalty is over. Andy Benstead is going to go. He's going to go back. He's going to hustle over and join the play, actually. I thought he was going to just immediately go to the bench.
Nah, he's well rested. He wants his time back on the ice.
And
Let's go, Benstead, boy.
He's got some speed. He's going to look for a pass, and here's Nikos Ninios' shot that goes high of Deacon Hardy. There's a big hit there by Nico Corporan. And there's a hit by the captain, Humphreys. That's going to get the fans below us excited. And here comes Reed.
Andy Benstead looking to shut it down.
Benstead doing a great job of not getting flat-footed. And Corporan's going to intercept the pass. We got a potential 2-on-1. It's Corporan and Ninios. Corporan over to Ninios, but that pass
doesn't
sails
quite
over
find the
his stick.
tape. Just under 5 minutes left in play in the second period here in Fife Ice Arena.
Bears are going to take it. Here's Wykes.
Benstead shuts it right down.
Benstead.
Dumps
Warden's
the puck
going to
back
go
up.
hustling after the puck. No icing here. And it looks like it's the Foons' third line coming out. That was Warden with the goal. He's going to ask for a change. It looks like Borowiak's going to come on. Here comes Punt. He's going to give it to Wykes. Wykes is going to take 2 hits. And there's a great play by the Bears offenseman. But that was stopped by Ben Madden.
Straight to Ben Madden's chest.
I believe that was Matt Ryan.
Ben Madden just emphasizes how important it is to have a strong tendy.
It really, it is extremely important.
Changes the game.
Tendy can steal you games. That's shown in all levels, from youth all the way up to the NHL.
Puck drop.
That was Oscar Aylward with a big hit. Tommy Griffith is going to go and try and ice this puck. Funny thing, I was looking at Sheffield's roster. They have number 51, Matt Ryan, not to be confused with former NFL quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan.
I don't think anybody was confusing him with the former NFL quarterback.
That was something I noticed. A lot of Americans do love their football. Matt Ryan was a very good one. He was a very good quarterback, but that shot was gloved by Madden.
A lot of Americans do love it, and thank God we're in Scotland. Pause in play.
There's a whistle with 3:24 left to go in the second period.
Puck drop.
Face-off won by the Bears. There's an outlet pass. Aylward is going to give it a Griffith. He's got nothing but green grass, and that shot sails just wide. Millward playing great job of keep away. Here comes Aylward. He's going to dump the puck in. Tommy Griffith from California played for the Los Angeles Junior Kings growing up.
Absolute cracker of a boy. Top goal scorer last season, as I think I've said plenty of times already. A wonderful talent to have on the Foons, the Wonderkind. Shocker hasn't put a point up yet this evening, but there's still plenty of time.
There's plenty of time, but it looks like the tides are shifting in favor of the Foons in this period. They scored 2 goals in this period. To the Bears, none. So again, there's some technical difficulties with our camera. Should be good now. Aylward's going to dump the puck in. Foons are going to have to touch up, and they're going to go for a change. Orderloika's applying pressure. The Bears are going to shovel it up. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the period. Tristan Long is going to get it. He's going to play it back. And Loika's going to try and chase after the puck with Reed. Here comes Loika. He's going to shed a hit. The Bears are going to recover and whip it around. Pog Martin with the pass. He's going to float it up. Humphreys was about to lay the body there. Tristan Long, he's going to circle it around. Humphreys tries a big hit, but here comes Lucy McBride. She's going to center it. And just under a minute left to go in the period. Bears gain offensive possession. Tristan Long lays the body with a big hit. That's what you want to see from your captain. And here comes Eric Warden, or actually Reese Hornstein. His shot sails wide. Puck dumped in by Pog Martin, around 18 seconds left to go. Bears might just be looking to cycle this one out. There's under 10 seconds left to go in this second period. Benstead's looking. He's going to give it to McBride. Crowther's going to get it, but with 1 second left,
and there's the whistle blow in the second period.
So the Foons rally down from down 1 to now being up 1. The score is now 2-1 here.
So we tried this before. We're going to try it again for you guys now. We have Oscar Elwood's brother all the way up from Bristol this week, so we thought we'd give him a little chance to talk about his brother's game this evening. We're going to give him one of our headsets. We tried to hook up a separate camera last time. Might have been what was causing us part of the problems. He's just heading up now. Oscar Elwood scoring an absolute dinger this evening. Should give him a headset now. And here we have Oscar's brother all the way up from Bristol.
Yeah.
What you got to say to the people?
Sorry? I couldn't hear you, sorry.
That's all good. I think you got a few questions for him? No? What are you thinking of Oscar's game so far this evening, lads?
Good game.
Yeah?
Opportunities are there. The goal is coming. That's what I'm thinking.
How are you enjoying Fife Ice Arena so far, Leo?
Great experience.
Yeah.
Electric atmosphere. Great announcing. Great tunes. It's been really good fun so far.
Fantastic. And what do you think of your brother's goal?
Oh, that was his goal. It was his. Oh.
It was his goal, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was his goal.
I thought I would have seen him celebrate way more if it was his.
Yeah.
But,
I think he's playing it cool for this evening.
Yeah, no, it must be. That's great.
Any thoughts for the Foons now as they head into the third period?
Foons now? I don't know. Keep up high effort. All these guys got going for them is that one fat big guy. He's kind of headhunting out there, but he's not very good. So.
And what do you think of the crowd atmosphere so far? We got a few Sheffield fans up front.
Sheffield fans up front. They're keeping it live. I like that. I appreciate the dedication.
Yeah, it's not really on though, is it?
No. No, it's not.
All these Fifeonians. Is that the term? I got literally no idea, lads.
Final score? I'm going to say 4-1. They're going to get an empty netter.
You reckon
they're going to score one more and then get an empty netter. That's my prediction.
4-1. That's your call.
4-1.
Well, Leo, thank you very, very much for joining us this week.
No, for
Any
sure.
Any shout-outs to the camera?
No. No.
His mom and dad. No,
Sarah, Sean, if you're watching, love you guys.
That's cute, man. All right, thank you very much for joining us, Leo. Round of applause for Leo. Hell yeah, lad. Good job. I believe they're cutting the ice at the second, so we're going to give you guys another little rundown on our lineup and our score last week. So first of all, we've got our captains this semester. We have Tristan Long, number 77, our team captain. Oliver Messler, our assistant captain, number 71. And Andrew Benstead, the man behind the scenes, number 26. And then in his first season as an assistant captain for the St. Andrews Typhoons, we have Tommy Griffith. Big up Tommy G. Last week's goal scorers. Tristan Long, number 77, team captain, as I said, scored an absolute home dinger. Philip Boroyak scored his first goal in a season game for St. Andrews Typhoons. Nikos Ninos, the Greek freak, opened up the game. First goal of the season for St. Andrews Typhoons. Number 12, Tommy Griffith. He hasn't put a point up on the board yet this evening, but I've got a feeling he might. Number 12, our assistant captain. And again, I don't have a photo for the poor boy, but number 19, Bryce O'Brien, scored a brilliant goal in also his first game for the St. Andrews Typhoons.
Yeah,
Fair play to the lad.
Bryce played a great game on that second line, along with Corcoran and Nikos Ninos.
Couldn't agree more, lad. Couldn't agree more. Shout out to our sponsors, The Rule, for all the pints and discounts. A lot of love for you guys out there. Bit of teenage dirtbag in the arena. Our lines this evening, on our first line, we have Oscar Elwood. We've just spoken to his brother Leo. Oscar Elwood, number 17 on the left wing. Philip Boroyak, number 87, centre. Tommy Griffith, number 73 on the right wing. Tristan Long on left D. James Pogmeyer, I can pronounce his name now, lad. Number 6 on the right D. I think I'm getting sick. And Ben Madden, showing up again this evening, showing the food what he's made of.
Showing up big once again.
Ben Madden fan club getting plenty of new members this evening. Ben Madden, number 33, as our lead tendy. Then on our second line for you guys this evening, we have Artur Loika, number 20. On the left wing, we have Nico Corporon, number 86, centre ice. He's got a fair few shot-offs this evening. Yeah, he's a strong player and a great addition to the Foons roster.
Yeah, he's been great currently for this game, and that line of Loika, Corporon, and Ninos has had a lot of offensive time. I really like what I'm seeing out of them.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Nikos Ninos on the right wing, number 12, the Greek freak. Ben Millward, the man with the plan, another very, very tall player. I think Ben Millward must be getting up to like 6'4", 6'5" as well.
Maybe,
he's a tall guy. He's possibly rivaling Oscar Elwood. I think just maybe a touch shorter, but we all know that they're all shorter than Leo. Leo's a tall boy. Ben Millward, number 42 on the second line, left D. Oliver Messler, our assistant captain, number 58. I think he's got a few shots off this evening too. A very quick player out there on the ice. Great puck control on the right D for the second line. Then Oscar Chaka, our backup 10D, number 30 this evening for the St. Andrews Typhoons. And then on our third line, we have for you guys Lucy McBride, number 2. She's got a fair few beautiful shots off this evening. Incredible player for the St. Andrews Typhoons. This is her second year with the Foons. She's a second year student here for all 4. So grateful to have her. Number 2, Lucy McBride on left wing for the third line. Centre ice, Eric, the baby Warden, scoring a goal, scoring a beauty this evening.
Scored a great goal.
In honour of his older brother Kenny's birthday. Happy birthday, Ken. On the right wing, we've got Reese Hornstein, number 99. What a number, what a man. Beautiful mustache on that boy. He's been growing through for Movember so far. Nico LeBlanc on lefty on the third line, number 53. Come over from Oxford this semester. I think he's doing his masters here in.
Yep.
Not sure what his masters is in actually.
We got a couple of master's students from Oxford, I believe.
Yeah, him,
Philip Boroyak.
Philip Boroyak. Yep. Yeah. And then on the right D we have Andy Benstead, the man behind the scenes. You know him, you love him. Number 28 on the third line, the real glue of the third line. And then on our power play this evening, I think you've seen him a couple times already. Has been a fair few penalties this game from the Foons and from the Bears. On our power plays, we have Tommy Griffith, we have Oscar Messler, Oliver Messler even. Sorry, so many Oscars. Nikos Ninos, Oscar Elwood, Philip Boroyak. That's our power play lineup.
And I just got the shots from both teams. Unofficial counting, it's 18 shots for the Foons, 16 for the Bears.
Not a bad scoreline. Very, very exciting game so far here in Fife Ice Arena. Seeing a little ice cut now. The boys in the locker room getting ready for the third and final period with a 1-point lead. Let's see if they can increase that margin. Lord knows, going home with a victory tonight, the beer would taste even sweeter on the bus. Last week's game again. against the Edinburgh Eagles. It was 5-1 to St Andrews Typhoons, an absolute massacre here in Fife Ice Arena, with goals elaborated before from Nikos Ninos, Philip Borowiak, Tommy Griffith, Tristan Long and Bryce O'Brien. And then a goal for the Eagles from Richard Wallace. What an absolutely beautiful game. But heading into the third period now, tonight's score, it's 2-1 to the St Andrews Typhoons live in Fife Ice Arena. A goal from Oscar Aylward, a goal from Eric the Baby Warden. Let's see who else puts points up in the last 20 minutes of play.
I got my bet on Philip Borowiak or Artur Loika. They've been looking very dangerous all game.
I could see that. I could see that.
Our two mainland Europeans
Yeah.
on the team.
Yeah, Phil's Polish, right?
Phil is Polish, grew up in Czechia. He played in the Czech system, so he played U8, U16, U18, and U20. And the Czech U20 league is nothing to scoff at. That's a very good league. They produce a lot of NHL prospects and players as they move on to the pro ranks. And he moved to Poland and played in their top Polish league, well, their top U20 Polish league, before moving on to Oxford University.
Yeah, he's definitely a brilliant addition to the Foons roster this semester.
Definitely.
Big goal scorer.
Artur Loika, he's from Belarus. I just spoke with him before the game. We share the fact we both speak Russian in common. So having a little conversation there. But I believe he played hockey in Belgium, is that right?
I have absolutely no idea. He's a quiet man on the bus. He's there working on his game, I think, playing through his plays.
Quiet man.
Quiet man on the bus.
Does his job.
The time is currently...
It's currently 10:50 p.m.
10:50 p.m. here at Fife Ice Arena. We're still seeing an ice cut real quick, but there should be a puck drop in the next 3 minutes or so.
In my opinion, this is one of the worst ice cuts I've ever seen. There's not enough water in that Zamboni.
Some technical difficulties with the camera.
Apologies for that. Meanwhile, we're talking about Oscar Aylward being the tallest player here. But I have to tell you, Theo, he's not the tallest player that I've ever met.
No, who's the tallest player you've ever met, lad?
Tallest player I've ever met, his name, so he's a prospect for the New York Rangers. He plays in their minor league systems. His name's Talon Boyko. He's from Canada. He's from Western Canada, and he's 6'10".
My God.
And he's a goalie.
It's a huge lad.
He's a very big guy, rivaling Zdeno Chara, the great Zdeno Chara, who was 6'9" and played almost 20 years in the NHL. He was a great player for the Ottawa Senators and the Boston Bruins.
20 years, nothing to scoff at.
Nothing to scoff at. He also has that Stanley Cup ring from 2011.
And there we go. I think we're back live with the camera now. A couple technical difficulties there. I think the wrong charging wire was plugged in. Classic Foons. Let's get this hooked back up for you guys now, and there it is. About a minute left, I reckon. They're just shoving the last of the ice. Foons gathering up by the bench. Waiting to kick off for the third and final period this evening in Fife Ice Arena.
Yep, I'm really excited to see how this third period is going to play out. But seeing that this is a hockey broadcast, I might as well go over some of the games that are going to be played tonight in the NHL. Seeing that we have a little bit of time, we got a full slate of games I'm looking at today. We got the Ottawa Senators taking on the Philadelphia Flyers, the battle of mid-teams. We got the Tampa Bay Lightning taking on the 14-1 Winnipeg Jets. We got the reigning Stanley Cup champions Florida Panthers taking on the New Jersey Devils. We got my New York Rangers taking on the San Jose Sharks. So the Sharks are currently sitting at the bottom of the league, keeping that basement nice and cozy. We got the Buffalo Sabres against the St. Louis Blues, another battle of completely mid-teams. We got the Minnesota Wild against the Montreal Canadiens. That's going to be a good game. Game of the night, I'm going to say it's going to go to the Dallas Stars against the Boston Bruins. That's going to be a really competitive game. And to round out, we have the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Nashville Predators. We got the Seattle Kraken taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. A guy that I know is actually the starting goalie for the Seattle Kraken, Joey Decord. And we got the Vancouver Canucks taking on the New York Islanders. That's going to be at 3 a.m. here in Fife, Scotland. So I would not recommend staying up to watch that game, as that game's going to be played in Vancouver.
Also, folks, we hope you're all enjoying the new microphones. I feel like it's being blown out a little bit because of how loud the music is here. But a big shout out to Mr. Griffith for sorting those out for us. It's about to be puck drop.
So third period underway, last 20 minutes of the game. You got Tristan Long trying to get that pass over to Tommy Griffith, but that puck goes over to the benches. Nikos Nenios grabs the puck, tosses it over to the ref. We're going to restart play. Long once again, he's going to take it for a walk, give it back to Thomas Griffith, and here comes Philip Borowiak. He's going to give it off to Oscar Aylward, who's going to center it to nobody. There's going to be potentially an interception. No, the Bears are going to take control. There's a good hit by Tristan Long, knocks the Bears player off the puck. He whiffs on that whip around pass. There's a shot by the Bears that gets deflected and goes wide. Along the half wall, Borowiak blocks a centering attempt. Griffith's going to recover it. He might give it off to Aylward. And Aylward's going to try and chase this puck down. He's going to give it over to Borowiak. Borowiak is looking. And Humphreys is trying to lay the body a bit. Tommy Griffith with a sharp angle shot. That gets stopped by Deacon Hardy, sorry.
You're forgiven.
Tommy Griffith, he's going to circle behind. He's going to try centering feed. Oscar Aylward's got it. He's going to try a laser of a shot. Here comes Borowiak, actually. That pass gets intercepted, and the Bears might actually get out of the zone. No, they don't. That's a great play. That was Oliver Messler. Gives it over to Aylward. He's going to give it to Griffith. Griffith over to Aylward. He's going to give it back to Griffith. Griffith's sharp angle shot doesn't go. Ben Millward, he got double teamed, and there's a shot by the Bears that's saved by Ben Madden. Millward once again tied down the corner. He's going to stop and go the other way and then change his mind and go back. Getting hounded behind the net. Griffith is going to bank it off the boards, and the Bears are going to recover. Bears taking it up. There's a slap shot attempt that doesn't go, and Nikos Nenios might have a partial breakaway. He's trying to get to that puck. He's tied up along the boards. Looks like Nico Corcoran's going to get that pass. Bears circling it around. Centering attempt can't go. I believe Nico Corcoran's going to shovel it up to Nenios. But the Bears are going to intercept that once again. Once again, another back and forth affair here between the Sheffield Bears and the St. Andrews Typhoons. LeBlanc's going to send that puck in deep. Nenios is going to chase after it. So is Loika. The Bears are going to try and come in. Andy Benstead with a great defensive play. Falls gets back up, tries to bank it off the boards. And Corcoran is going to get it. He's got Loika. Corcoran with a shot.
Mean one.
That had a lot of power on it, but it sailed too high. Crowther at the point. He's going to take a shot. That shot is tipped. But Long's able to block it. Rebound shot goes wide.
Deflection off Long.
So Long is going to flick this puck up, dump it down, but Deacon Hardy is going to play it off, so there will not be an icing.
As we said in the previous 2 periods, a lot of continuous play in this game.
A lot of back and forth action. If you love a back and forth ice hockey game, this is the place for it. Here comes Reese Hornstein. He's going to get tangled. Here comes James Pogmartin, tries to dangle. That puck's going to go astray, but Tristan Long is going to recover and flick it in deep. Upcoming games here for the St. Andrews Typhoons on Tuesday. Oh, and there's a shot. That's a save, but the rebound is wide. Tristan Long is going to try a shot, and that's covered by Deacon Hardy. As I was saying, the next 2 games for the St. Andrews Typhoons, the 19th of November, they're going to go to Edinburgh at Murray Field and take on the Edinburgh Eagles, a team they just beat 5-1 exactly a week ago. And then the 28th of November, they're going to host the University of Leeds. Tommy Griffith with a shot that gets blocked, and Humphreys with a hit. Quite a late hit, in my opinion. Some hitting, and Aylward's shot is going to get gloved. The Sheffield Ultras right below us. Really
I don't
like
think they're
Josh
from Sheffield,
Humphreys.
lad. Not with those accents.
Not with those accents, but they're certainly cheering for Sheffield.
No. Those lads like offal far too much.
They do. It's another save by Deacon Hardy. And the Bears are going to break out. There's an interception by Tommy Griffith. He's got Borowiak. And there's another big hit by Humphreys, really laying that body down. Here comes Oscar Aylward. He's going to try and circle. He's going to spin and shoot, and that shot goes just wide. Borowiak is going to take it. He's got nobody there. So there's Nico LeBlanc. He's going to give it over to Ben Millward. There's a good hit there by Philip Borowiak, the Pole on the team. There's a shot by the Bears that hits the cage, but Madden's quickly able to find it. Hit the outside of the net, but then Madden was able to find it and cover it. Shots after 2 periods were 18 for the Typhoons, 16 for the Bears. It's now around, if I'm going to guess, around 22 for the Typhoons and maybe 20 for the Bears. That pass is dumped in. Ninios is going to try and get to it. And there's going to be a penalty, and it's a holding call. It's going to be on Nikos Ninios. So he's going to go to the sin bin for 2 minutes.
Nikos Ninios.
So once again, the Foons are going to go.
Ice.
Once again, the Foons are going to go to the penalty kill. They did a great job last time of killing off that penalty. We'll see if they can repeat that here. 13:33 left to go in the game. That shot was flipped and sails all the way to Deacon Hardy's net, and he almost lost control of the puck, and that almost rolled in. Would have been a blooper of a goal. Certainly would have given him player of the game for that. There's a good interception by Borowiak. Puck goes in deep for the Bears. Andy Benstead's going to get it. He's going to fire a missile. And it looks like Tommy Griffith is going to be the first one there. He's going to circle. He's going to spin, shoot, and that's a save by Deacon Hardy. Tommy Griffith with an attempted hit. Here come the Bears, centering pass. Can't get through. There's a shot by Humphreys, and that's going to be gloved by Ben Madden. There's a shot by the Bears. It goes too high.
Bears triangulating best they can, trying to find opportunity.
Bears still got possession.
Not for long, Tristan Long.
Tristan Long's going to
Nabs it
flip
out front
that
of the
puck out.
tendies. Crease. Foon's back to full strength.
Nikos Ninos out of the box. He's going to try and send that pass to Corcoran. He's a centering pass, and what a save that was by Deacon Hardy on Eric Warden. Warden's going to flip another shot. And Deacon Hardy's going to recover. But what a save that was. Really stretching that pad out to make that save. Just over 11 minutes left to go. Tommy Griffith with a shot. That's gloved. Face-off won by the Bears. Ben Crowther with the puck. That pass intercepted by Aylward. Big tangle up at the blue line. LeBlanc's going to shovel that one in deep. Sorry, that was Messler. Two Foons players collide with each other. Ben Millward is going to hand that puck off. Crowther with a rocket. That's going to be saved by Ben Madden.
Attaboy, Ben. A Foons legend in the making there. Shame he's only with us for 1 year. Puck drop in Foons ice.
Puck drop in the zone. Reed is going to dump it in deep. Scrum along the half wall. Who's going to come out with it? It's going to be the Bears. Reed in the center. That shot goes wide. Typhoons running around a little bit, but here's a potential 2-on-1 opportunity. And that pass skips over Ninos' stick. Ninos centering pass can't go through. So the Bears are going to go back up once again on the rush. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity. Centering pass to Reed can't go. Now the Bears are going to have to regroup, but Nikos Ninos is applying some really good pressure here. Bears are going to take it once again, and there's a big hit by Tristan Long.
Huge.
That was clean.
Attaboy.
In my opinion, that was
Have him.
clean.
That's
He just got rid
unsportsmanly
of the
conduct.
pass. But no, it's going to be the captain, Tristan Long, going to the box.
Free T Long, that's what I say, free T Long. That's a clean hit, says the.
I mean,
says
I
the
completely
Fife
agree
Ice
with that.
Arena
I think
crowd.
that's a perfectly clean
I
hit.
agree too. I think it's legal, but more than that,
I think that was
I think it was
extremely
fucking
clean.
sick. That's what I
Bro,
think.
that was a great hit.
Attaboy, T-Long.
I think they're going to figure out how many minutes they're going to give Tristan Long.
Might be more than the 2 we've allocated on the stream.
If it's more than 2, that's going to be blasphemy in my opinion. We'll see what's going to happen here.
No, it's 2 on the clock.
Looks like it's just going to be 2 minutes.
And that hit was in honor of our sponsor, The Rule. Shout out to The Rule.
So the Foons down a man once again.
Puck drop.
Bouncing puck is Corral. The Foons are really going to have to kill this one, and that is going to help. That was Andy Benstead once again, I believe.
Attaboy, Ando.
That was actually Tommy Griffith. Too many red helmets. I'm trying to guess which one is which. Here's Millward. He's going to get that puck out of the zone. That's going to kill around 30 seconds. This is a crucial penalty kill here for the Typhoons. Humphreys is going to get his stick lifted by Borowiak. Borowiak is going to take it out and flip it into the opposing zone. Messler caught flat-footed a bit. And there's a flying shot that goes high, and the puck will go out. So just under a minute left to go in this penalty kill. Once again, apologize for those technical difficulties there. Crowther's going to come in, drop it off, and there's a great stick check by Oscar Aylward. Oscar Aylward trying to do it himself. And there's a hooking penalty on the Bears. So it's going to be some 4-on-4 action for 39 seconds. And there's the break the Typhoons needed. That is a big break. Here's LeBlanc with a shot that is saved by Deacon Hardy. Aylward loses the draw. The Bears are going to take it. Here's Crowther. Puck is going to go behind Madden's net. And now the Foons are going to break out. There's a shot by Tommy Griffith, I believe. Sorry, this time it's Andy Benstead. And that might be an icing call. No. Instead, the Foons are going to get a power play as Tristan Long is going to look for a breakout pass.
Foons back to full strength.
Here come the Typhoons. Nikos Ninios. He's going to find a trailing Borowiak. That pass is going to go astray, and there's 55 seconds left on the Typhoons' power play. Borowiak enters, drops it off to Griffith. Griffith with a shot, and the save by Hardy. Ineos is going to give it to Aylward.
30 seconds left on the Foons power play.
Just over 6.5 minutes left in the game. Typhoons up 2-1. Ben Madden with a dangerous pass that somehow goes through. And now here comes Philip Borowiak. He's going to stop up, look for Corcoran.
Got to keep your heads up.
Can't find it. Griffith drops the puck off. And now the Foons will go for a change. So the Foons only playing with 4 people. I think they may have mixed that up, and here come 5 Typhoons. Good hit there by Hornstein in the corner, and the Bears are going to try and take it up. Tristan Long is going to center that puck around. Humphrey sheds a hit. There's a good play by Pog Martin. And Tristan Long is going to try and start a breakout. It's a 3-on-1 here for the Typhoons. Long with the pass and Loiko with a shot. That's saved by Deacon Hardy. 4:52 left in the third.
Nice little attempt from Loika, though.
It's a really good attempt and a great pass from Tristan Long. So now the question is, when will you pull the goalie if you're Sheffield? Tristan Long is going to get it. Going to take it for a walk. That pass is intercepted. Scrum still along the half wall. That shot is high, arcing, and goes high of Madden's net. Pog Martin's going to ring the puck around. Griffith can't get to it, but the Bears will. But Griffith is easily able to intercept, and Aylward's going to bring it in.
Bears getting feisty, not wanting to go back all the way to Sheffield with that 2-1 goal line.
And here's an interception
4 minutes
by the
left in
Foons.
play.
Barowiak tries to center that pass.
Foons maintaining that 1-goal lead. T-Long digging for it.
So once again, another scrum along the half wall, this time in the Bears zone.
That wasn't T-Long.
And here come the Bears. There's a nice spin move. And Andy Benstead's able to repel that attack. And here potentially comes Nico Corcoran. So Bears once again on the attack. LeBlanc is going to take a dump. And he's going to dump that puck in. Ninios, he finds a wide open. I believe that was Corcoran, but that shot sails wide. Loika stops, restarts, gets it to Corcoran. So 2:50 left on the clock. LeBlanc gonna dump the puck in. Great job by the Typhoons to always maintain pressure in the Bears' offensive zone. Ninios has it. He's gonna bounce it off the boards to himself. Loiko's looking for a centering pass. Bears can't really get out. Shot by Ninios is just wide. Puck gets the outside of the cage, just under 2 minutes left to go. Trailer, if that pass connected, that would have been a clean shot. Humphreys with a shot that goes well wide. And Lucy McBride is going to try and get the puck into the zone, and that's exactly what she does. If I'm acting coach Andrew Mealhall, I put in our first line, I double shift them right now because we need a win desperately, as Ben Millward is going to flick the puck out of bounds.
Pause in play with just over a minute and a half left in the final third period. Foons keeping up on that 1-goal lead. Let's see what they've got left for them for the rest of the tank. I'm hoping for one more from Tommy Griffith to maintain his goal point average. His his goal a game average.
Yep, and there's a timeout called, I believe, would be on Sheffield.
Andrew Mihal corralling the boys like a champ.
We're going to see what comes out of this. But if I'm the Bears, I need to gain offensive pressure. If I'm the Typhoons, I just need to keep the puck in the zone of the Bears.
Whistle blow. Return to play with this last minute, 35 left. Chants of "Let's go Humphreys" from the Fife fans.
Always love a good chant. So it's the Typhoons' first line here. So Aylward, Barowiak, and Griffith, along with Long and Pogmartin. Bears get it. Here's Pun. And the Bears are going to gain offensive pressure. Will Deacon Hardy go to the bench and get a sixth attacker? Does not look like the answer. Barowiak is going to give the puck over. And here comes Oscar Aylward. He's going to break a couple
Looking
tackles.
for a second, just
that shot
wide.
goes well wide. Barowiak, he's going to try and dump the puck in. Here's a 2-on-2.
Minute left in
Ben
play.
Madden's going to stick that aside. Crowther is going to give it a read. Open shot, gloved by Madden.
Grabbed
That's a
by
crucial
Madden.
save.
A game time play. Give the fans what they want, Humphreys, says the Fife fans.
So Deacon Hardy goes to the bench, so it's a 6-on-5 here. But the net is empty. So if the Typhoons can get possession and perchance a little drive going, they can maybe ice this game.
Foon's given absolutely all they can to prevent that last minute play.
Crowther at the point. That shot
Shot
goes
goes
high.
very high.
Good block there by Oscar Aylward. 35 seconds left on the clock.
Down to 33.
Crowther's going to try another shot.
Blocked by
down
Ben
by
Madden.
Messi.
Attaboy.
There's some
Little bit more Foons
extracurriculars
friction
going
going on.
on. There might actually be a penalty here.
The Foons are clawing this game.
So no penalty, so still 6-on-5, 29 seconds on the dot. Reed from the point, gonna give it a Crowther. He's gonna like his opportunity. Blocked by Barowiak. Loose puck in front, and Sheffield scores.
Disappointing.
With just a couple seconds left, 19 to be exact.
It seems the Fife fans are less pro Sheffield and more anti-Foon. A tough goal. in the
Tough goal to
final
give up.
18 seconds, 19 seconds of the third period.
So if the game remains a tie, is it just a tie or is it overtime?
I'm not sure what the BUIHA regulations are this season. We'll have to see.
We'll see.
But the Foons are having absolutely none of it. They're coming out in full fighting force.
Coming out in full force here. But 19 seconds left on the clock. And Loika is going to chip the puck out. So play will restart once again with 9.8 seconds left on the clock. Last ditch attempt
Ben Madden
shot.
says no.
Couple saves there by Madden. Here's a good old-fashioned hockey scrum.
It's the
Refs
most
break
physical
that up.
game I've seen from the Foons since last year's Wookiee.
Really?
Yeah. I think somebody chipped a tooth at last year's Wookiee. But
Nice.
no. I think Hubert Bjork got hit in the face. Ended up biting the inside of his mouth.
So
4 seconds left to play.
So 4.6 seconds left. And that will do it.
And that's full time.
That's the end of regulation here. And it looks like that is it. So the game will end in a tie.
Disappointing result for the boys in the last 20 seconds. Stellar game from Ben Madden, giving his absolute all.
That was a fantastic game.
The Foons going home with a tie. Isn't quite what they were after, but it's assuredly better than nothing.
Definitely better than no points.
And the Bears played a mean game this evening here in Fife Ice Arena.
Bears played a very physical game.
War of attrition between the Foons
Most definitely.
and the Bears. The score this week, full-time score 2-2 between the St Andrews Typhoons and the Sheffield Bears. Goals for the Foons from Oscar Elwood, number 17, and Eric the Baby Warden, number 88. Shout out to, God, you can hear the sadness in my voice. Shout out to Eric Warden, happy birthday, lad. Disappointing goal line for the Foons considering what a strong game they played, but there's still points and there's still beers on the bus. I am sorry to the Sheffield players who scored the goals there, in the first period and the final period. I didn't quite get your numbers and names, so I'm sorry it's not up on the board, but congratulations to you lads. Great effort from the Foons this evening. We have a game next week. We're heading up to Murrayfield for the Edinburgh Eagles again. Fingers crossed for another massacre after last week's scoreline. Last week's game, 5-1 to the St Andrews Typhoons. This week we weren't quite so lucky. A tied game to St Andrews Typhoons and the Sheffield Bears. Fans chucking bottles onto the ice. See you, ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching on your first line, Oscar Elwood, Philip Boriak, Thomas Griffith, Tristan Long, James Pog Martin, and Ben Madden. On the second line, Arthur Loika, Nico Corcoran, Nikos Ninos, Ben Millwood, Love You Millie, Oliver Messler, and Oscar Chaka as our backup tendy. I think they're about to announce the Foons of the game. A couple of photos being taken out on the ice. Third line this evening, we had Lucy McBride, Eric the Baby Warden, Reese Hornstein, Nico LeBlanc, and Andrew Benstead. Beers of the game being given to Bell, number 69, as player of the game for the Sheffield Bears. Sorry, that third line there again. Lucy McBride, Eric the Baby Warden, Reese Hornstein, Nico LeBlanc, and Andrew Benstead. And they shouted out,
Looks like Lucy McBride gets it.
as the player of the game. Little fist bump there. She played a great game. A couple nice little shots off Lucy.
Really
Number
great
2,
game.
Lucy McBride. Great addition to the
awesome.
team last year. Great player. She's also our social secretary this year, organising some great socials for the Foons. On the power play this evening, we've had for you guys Tommy Griffith, Oliver Messler, Nikos Ninos, Oscar Elwood, and Philip Boriak. Brilliant goals from Eric the Baby Warden.
And Oscar
Brilliant.
Elwood.
Pardon?
And Oscar Elwood.
And Oscar Elwood. I'm sure it was a great film with his brother here, Leo, in the Ice Arena with us, up from Bristol tonight. Shout out from Nico Corcoran to his mum. I have to pull up her name again now. My memory is dreadful these days. Big shout out to Yvette Corcoran. Happy birthday, Yvette. Thank you very much for spending some time with us this evening in Fife Ice Arena, ladies and gentlemen. That is full time, 2-2 between the St Andrews Typhoons and the Sheffield Bears. We hope you join us next week. I don't think we'll be running the live stream as it's an away game up in Murrayfield, but it should be a strong one. Another massacre, fingers crossed, from the St Andrews Typhoons against the Edinburgh Eagles. I've been Theo Quantick.
I'm Ben Novosyolok.
Thank you very much for joining us this evening.